and welcome. My name is Ash. Welcome to Meditative Pilates with Ash. I'm a certified Pilates instructor as well as a TRX instructor. And today we're just going to be taking about 15-20 minutes going through some quick TRX Pilates infused movements that you can do anywhere, like if you have a TRX in your home or if you take one on the go with you, if you travel a lot. The TRX is great for you to get a quick workout wherever you are. You can just hang it on to wherever you are and get a nice quick workout and get all the things in. Feel like you did some Pilates as well. So I'm gonna start off with bridging here. I have my I have my straps all the way down, and my head is gonna go towards the wall. My legs are gonna go towards the opposite side of the room, away from the wall. I'm gonna place my feet into the soft cradles. Unless you have shoes on, you can go into those handles. It depends. And we're gonna start off with some hinge bridging. So I'm laying down, my shoulders are down my back. Oh, it's twisted. No. There we go. Shoulders are down my back. Neck is long, chin is into the head, front neck is relaxed, chest is relaxed. Opening up that rib cage, getting those shoulders down my back. And I'm drawing that belly in and up. I'm pressing into those arches through the top of my thigh bone, sending those knees forward through the top of the thigh. On my exhale, I'm lifting those hips, lifting the spine up to the base of the shoulders, keeping equal pressure in both feet. I'm sending my knees across the room. Both hips are even, getting out of the front crease of the hip, and then I'm using my breath to lower my spine down. Again, in about 3 more of these, sending those hips up there, sending those knees forward, lowering down. And then 1 more, holding up here. Those knees are pressing forward, and I'm going to open and close those knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring it in, and then keeping equal pressure in both handles. I'm going to send my right leg out straight, and bring it in, dragging in that heel. Left heel out, drag it in. Right heel out, drag it in, keeping those hips absolutely even. If you want an added challenge, you can even lift your arms up, relying on the back of your rib cage, lengthening the back of the neck for support. Ooh, gotta pay attention. Last one, and then I'm gonna bring both out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, and I'm going to bring myself down in one fluid motion. Okay, so that's your hinge bridge. Just warming up the back body. It helps to lengthen the psoas muscle, strengthen it, which is the muscle that separates the top half from the bottom half of the body. Also works some of the booty, the hamstrings, and that lower back. If you have any bone density concerns, arthritis, if you have any fused discs or bulging discs, then you're going to stay in that nice fluid hinge motion. Otherwise, we're going to move on to articulation and really stretch the vertebrae of the spine. My ball is going to go in between my thighs, pressing down into those arches. And on my exhale, I'm curling those hips up there, keeping the ribs nice and heavy, lifting that lower back, lifting up to the bottom corners of my shoulders, sending those knees forward. From here, I'm squeezing those hips squeezing that ball from my hips, coming from the pubic bone. And as I'm up here, I'm keeping those hips lifted, I'm keeping those knees forward, and I'm pressing one rib down into the mat at a time, making the back ribs nice and heavy, keeping those hips curled up, resetting the spine every time, slowly coming down. Hips are the last thing to touch. Now, if you have any sticky parts in your back, that's okay. The whole point is that you're really trying to articulate and move the vertebrae and stretch it out as much as you can, where you can. Remember to keep the back of the neck nice and long, jaw relaxed, forehead relaxed, breathing into the back of the neck, back of the skull. Again, we're curling up here on your exhale, peeling up off the mat, sending those knees forward. No swaying, no slacking. And then I'm pressing one rib down, one vertebrae in between those ribs down at a time. Keep trying to aim to send my knees forward. Drawing that belly in, hips are the last thing to come down. I'm going to do 2 more just like this, peeling up, keeping those ribs heavy as long as possible. Wow. You'll really feel your hamstrings and your QLs working. And then down, keeping those hips even. And then last one, peel it up there, sending those knees forward. And from here, I'm pulsing that ball from those hips. This is great for the pelvic floor, by the way. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm lowering everything all the way back down. Woo! Okay, I'm going to take that ball out. I'm going to go into single leg bridging. Stretch the wrist a little bit. Okay. So you have the option to keep your foot down. Otherwise, you're going to place both cradles onto your left foot. So you can either keep your foot down like this, or if you want that added challenge, make sure that you're pressing into the arch of the left foot to make sure there's no distension in between the straps on your foot, and that you are used to trying out that weight. That ball's going to go back in between the thighs, squeezing from the hips. And my gaze is up towards the ceiling, shoulders out of my ears, back rib cage is nice and open, back of the neck long, jaw relaxed. Squeezing onto that ball, that right leg is going to go into tabletop. Toes point away from you, and you're pressing into that arch, coming from the top of the thigh. Lift up into your single bridge, hinging or articulating, and melt it down. Keep those hips even, keep squeezing the ball for stability. We're doing 2 more after this. Trying to keep those hips even is serious. Hamstring held. And the last one, hold here, and we're pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with the ball, with the leg and tabletop, we're pulsing the ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. You can take that ball out, shake it out. Whew. Okay, from here, I'm going to switch legs. Ball goes back in between the thighs. You're still opening up those back ribs, lengthening the back of the neck. Chin is into the head, neck is relaxed. Now you can keep this down and go like this for stability here and work your way up to that single leg bridge, or you can keep that leg in tabletop as long as you're able to not sway and able to keep stability and evenness in your hips. Okay. On your exhale, lift those hips, lift the spine up to the very base of the shoulders, and lower down. You're getting out the front crease of the hips, getting them up there, keeping it even. And again, no legs are alike. You're keeping that knee nice and bent. And last one, I'm holding up here, and I'm pulsing those hips up, keeping them even for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm pulsing that ball with my leg and tabletop for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm lowering back down. Okay, take that ball out, shake it out. All right, 1 second. Okay, and from here, we're gonna go ahead and get into some planking. Make sure that your straps are somewhat between your calf and your ankle. Maybe more towards your mid-calf. Pulling back on that black clip, pulling that strap up, meet, and I'm gonna come into quadruped. Ball to the side. I'm gonna wear my booty band for this. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait. That's gonna be fun. Place my hair up to get on the face. Okay, going into quadruped. Placing the top of my feet into those soft cradles. I'm walking myself out into my plank position. I'm pressing into those hands through the back of my shoulders, strong fingertips, like I was gonna plank on my fingertips here. Strong energy, pressing up with the back rib cage, drawing that belly in and up. See how I could sway and slack? I'm coming even and I'm holding here. I'm growing tall in opposition through the crown of the head, through those toes. And I'm holding myself here. My static plank. The other option is you can come down onto your forearms. Your gaze is down, shoulders are drawn back, and you're pulling those shoulder blades apart. You have those options here. Keep that belly drawn in. I have to reset myself. And from here, we're gonna vary it here. Open and close for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out here. Saw those shoulders back. Push that spine through. Send it back. Whew. Keeping that core drawn in. And then from here, mountain climbers. Bring one knee in and send it back. One knee in, send it back. 4 on each side. Then 2 on each side to those obliques. Keeping those hips as still as possible. And send it down. Send those hips back, taking your child's pose. Okay. Then you're coming back up, resetting yourself. Your head and neck are down in line with the spine. Your chin is drawn in, shoulders down your back. And you're squeezing the muscles here on the sides of the ribs, those lat muscles. All the armpit muscles are squeezed. You're going back into your plank, pressing back out. And you can stay here in the static plank. Strong energy into those fingertips, into the mat, through the back of the shoulder, pressing up through the back rib cage. Use the back of your hip and the lower abdominals to hike those hips up into a pike. Bring yourself in and send it out. For 5, 4, almost went over. 3, 2, and 1. And come back, lower it down. Oh my gosh. I almost went over. I'm gonna do another set of those really quickly. So from here, the trick is to really draw the belly in. You're using the top of the back of the hip to push up to the sky as you use that to bring your feet in towards you. It's a lot of core, but it's also making sure that you have nice plank board arms, strong energy from the back deltoid into the floor. Woo, okay. The next time I go out to my plank, I'm out there, I'm gonna come into my pike, and I'm gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it in. Double tops for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip dips, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Send those hips back. Whew. Stretch it out. Okay. So it's about 15 minutes there. We have about 3 minutes left-ish. So we're gonna hike up those straps. I'll save side planking for next time because those are also a lot of fun. But from here, we're gonna go ahead, those straps all the way up. And then we hook this a little higher. Now I'm gonna go into some rows and some reverse pull-ups. So from here, the more you walk yourself in, the harder it is. You're pushing into the back, shoulders, slightly gluing those shoulder blades back together, belly drawn in and up. And those hands are reaching towards the wall in opposition. I'm lengthening through the arm. My side rib cages are really locked and loaded. I'm really squeezing the bottom corners of my shoulder blades. Back of the neck is long. And also you can walk yourself back if you need more of a support here. The more you stand upright, the less the weight load is on those arms. Okay, so I'm walking myself in, going down. We're doing rows. I'm hugging those elbows into my ribs, keeping my shoulders down. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna go wide, bring myself up, press into those handles, send those hips back. Bending the right knee, opening up that left arm, looking out to the side, back to center, bending that left knee, looking out to the other side, back to center. I'm pressing into those handles to the back of the shoulder, drawing that belly in and up, gazes down, shoulders out of my ears, and I'm restacking the spine bone by bone by bone. Woo! Okay. And that concludes our short TRX workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch me on the next one, and namaste.